to me doing some development time. I am going to see what I can do here. Probably work on more environment and things like that. Okay. Just making sure everything's good here. Okay. We got that smooth music. Just popping up some chats right now, which I should have done earlier. Okay. So we'll get started here shortly. What are we gonna do today? I still have to work on some environment on the outside. Last time we worked on this area. Maybe I'll put up some walls here. I don't want to make this look like an exact copy of over here, but maybe I'll get like some lockers or something, make it like a worker entrance compared to this entrance. You know, thinking about it, seems like a good idea. We'll get the outside a lot fleshed out, or I'll try to. This is pretty bland, so we'll work on that. I need to set up, redo some ground colliders. I should probably set up some boundaries so the player can't free roam willy-nilly. And, okay. So let's see here. Where are we going to start? Need their box collider removed. I don't think the player's gonna. You know, these are pointless colliders. Okay. Power block. Yeah, would you look at that? So let's grab all the grass here. Trees have mesh colliders. Oh, there's so many just freaking colliders that are just gonna do nothing. I don't want to apply overrides because, yeah, see, like, oh, I know why I did that. Okay. These fences. Bush. So many colliders that are just not going to be used. This is gonna get old pretty fast. Mesh, 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 mesh. All the fencing and the gate. Half grass. All that should all have the same box collider on it. Cool. Now, did that actually do anything? Greatly reduce the number of calls. That kind of, sort of. Okay. So let's see here. I guess I can just take all the street as well. Perfect. Okay, boom. So what should I work on? All that doesn't have a collider. A lot of this has colliders. These don't. I'm confused. Okay, we're still good. What did I put over here? Nothing. Okay. All this uselessness that doesn't need colliding. That. Okay, getting closer. What has a collider over here? What else is selected? So we have a bunch of grass. Sidewalk crossing? No. Okay. Church. I think it was the church. Inside the church. That one. That was one. Damn it. Something there. Okay, take two. I don't. All that. All that has the component removed, except that. Okay, both trees. I should have thought about this earlier. Okay. So we'll expand the street. Like that. Nice. Cool. That's why. I don't have. Oh, I do. It's not even right. Yeah, I guess that's right. Zero out these numbers. Cool. I don't want what do I want? That is the question. How far are we taking this?
Life's too short for
How far
compromises, especially when
is
it
the
comes to your
player gonna
food.
see?
Smith shoppers don't have to choose between a great find and peace of mind. With our pantry staples and
These.
snack foods, you never compromise on household essentials. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Smith's shoppers. You never compromise. Download the Smiths app to start shopping and saving today. Smiths. Fresh for everyone.
At Domino's, you can get 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for only $6.99 each. So while your family may not always agree on which music to play at home, at least if you're craving ham and tangy pineapple on hand tossed and Dad wants onions and pepperoni on crunchy thin crust, you can get both. Order 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for only $6.99
Do I put
each.
this in
From
its
Domino's.
own?
Prices higher for some locations. Ask for this offer. 2-item minimum. Prices, participation, delivery
Yeah, I'll
area, and
put
charges
this
may
in
vary.
its
Parmesan
own
stuffed crust and pan
thing.
pizza will cost extra. Local stores set delivery fees and may charge extra for some menu items, crust types, toppings, and sauces.
Okay, we'll create empty.
Icon
Call
is seeking
it
healthy adults ages 18 to
Flow
55
Street.
for a research study. Volunteers must be available for one stay of 8 nights and 9 days,
Throw that
plus
in
one
there.
follow-up visit. Compensation up to $5,000 for study-related participation. Call Icon at 801-719-5711. That's 801-719-5711. Or apply at iconstudies.com/SLC.
Want this on the other side as well. No, get over here. Thank you. Then I guess we want to have it this way. Outfits. I think that's a good idea. I'm not gonna try to spend too much time on this since it's not really something the player's gonna see. So what if I took I'll take all this. We'll duplicate it. Wait. I knew it. I think what we'll do. Now that that's hidden, it shouldn't pick up. Okay. Now we take all this, duplicate it, come over here. And then have that. Boom. And now we basically have a new block. Gonna come through. Get rid of some not needed. I need the house. Cool. Okay. Let's look at what we have. What do we want? Cloud rings, sky dome, rocks. Do I want a cliff there? let's get how I had it before. Skydome? Skydome. Okay. Add some scenery in here. Those are way too low. Might be too many. We'll see how this looks. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I don't like that one. Ah, this one on the other hand, I might be able to get behind. And the player's not really looking straight up. That might be able to work, funny enough. Just to add a little bit of scenery. Yeah, I can't look up any higher than that. Okay. These don't have colliders. Perfect. That doesn't have a collider. So there's something I'm looking for. Don't think it's in nature, but we'll check nature anyways. Terrain? Well, maybe it is here. Riverside? Ooh, do we want a river? No, I don't think we'd want a river. Some kind of mountain range in the back. Let's see. Nothing that really screams what I'm looking for at the moment. Doubt this is gonna have it. Yeah. Oh, here's some more clouds. Okay, so we'll go with this. Plants, prop, rocks, trees. Rocks are literally just rocks. Plants, plants, obviously. Thought I had more mountains. I thought there was mountains somewhere. Oh, this wasn't it, was it? Oh, maybe it was it. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. fits perfectly within the other skybox. How well does that look in the game? Just trying to picture it right now. Like especially over there. Oh well. I didn't think about it. I don't even think I needed that other block. Reason why I thought the other block is before this game was a top-down perspective. And so you can actually see a lot farther with lighters. And I fall. Oh, there. Okay. I don't think I need to worry too much. And I work on boundaries. Because, want the player to stay within this area. Maybe going to the store. I might add the store as something you go to, but at the moment, I have this vending machine. Okay, what am I looking for? I just need this to be more nature, more pretty. Pretty is what I want to go with. That tree looks a lot better than this tree. But this tree, one of these trees. Just trying to think of the best way to just make things better. Okay, those don't have a collider. This I don't think needs a collider. Okay, let's set some boundaries. I think that's what we need to do at this point. What is it? Yeah, I think I do want this. Bunch of box gliders. What was the other thing I was thinking of? Hey, since the player can move where they want, I think a bunch of box gliders. But top box here, add a component, box collider. way too big. 175? It was pretty close. Maybe not. 150. Because as soon as I know what areas we have, then I can work on everything around that. Okay, a height of what, 3? Doubt the user's gonna get over that. Still too big. 125. Okay. Should have thought about this. Now we duplicate this. Put this. I mean, I guess that would be a good, yeah. What do we want this? Not on the X. 3, I think. 10? No. 50. 50's good.
It's a great time to refresh your home and save. During RC Willie's Labor Day sale, enjoy unbeatable savings on everything you need to update and elevate your space. From stylish furniture and dreamy mattresses to top brand appliances and electronics.
Such dreamy
it's all
mattresses.
Here at prices you'll love.
They
Whether
are the
you're reimagining
dreamiest.
A single room or giving your entire home a fresh new look, RC Willie has you covered. Take advantage of flexible financing with low monthly payments. Don't miss the Labor Day sale at RC Willie. Your home, your way.
ICON is seeking healthy men and women ages 18 to 55 to participate in a clinical research study. Volunteers must be available for one stay of 17 nights and 18 days. You may earn up to $9,500. Call ICON at 801-719-5711. That's
Has
801
just enough overlap to make me upset.
5711. Or apply
Just
at
enough.
iconstudies.com/SLC.
Utah, KFC just got naked, and it's looking good. We're stripping things down with the Naked Chicken lineup. Oven roasted and ready to be dressed? Or not. Grab the Naked Chicken sandwich, twister, or salad. Then sauce it up, spice it up, or keep it boldly bare. But don't wait. This juicy secret's only available at select KFC locations in Utah. Try all 3.
Perfect.
Your chicken, your rules, your flavor fantasy. Get yours now at KFC Harriman, Taylorsville, Saratoga Springs, Kearns, and select SLC locations.
Yeah, I didn't think those looked square. What we'll do for these is just Sorry, we'll just take just a moment. Okay, the environment already looks a little better. We can get some of this grass moved. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Just select what I want you to select. Now that's not too draining, right? Let's take a look. Is it just the grass? I feel like the grass is pretty intensive. Why is that? They're casting shadows. We should not have the grass casting shadows. So let's just select one of these off. Just off. I might have to do that for each of the grass, but the grass shouldn't need shadows, in my opinion. Like, who's gonna notice that? I see. I don't need to come through all of these and turn off contribute global illumination, right? I might have to. Well, that's annoying. Okay, where's just all the grass? We take all this grass. Boom.
seeking healthy men and women ages 18 to 55 to participate in a clinical research study. Volunteers must be available for one stay of 12 nights and 13 days, plus one follow-up phone call. You may earn up to $7,500 for participation. Find out if you qualify. Call ICON at 801-719-5711. That's 801-719-5711. Or apply at iconstudies.com/SLC.
Picture a giant magnet attracting all your favorite animated shows. That's Hulu's Animayhem, your animation destination. Stream your animated favorites like King of the Hill, Family Guy, and Bob's Burgers. Catch all the shenanigans on animated classics like The Simpsons, Futurama, American Dad, Krapopolis, and many more. Hulu Animayhem, your animation destination. Tap the banner to stream now on Hulu on Disney Plus. For Hulu and bundle subscribers, terms apply.
Hey, Utah! Get the most reliable, ultra-fast fiber internet with Utopia Fiber. With thousands of 5-star reviews on Google, our customers love us. So why wait? Join our community of more than 60,000 happy customers who've made the switch. You deserve Utopia Fiber. Built by Utah, for Utah. Sign up today at utopiafiber.com.
things I can use here. Cameras, line attachments, tables, smartphones, vents. Okay. So we have a church and a parking lot. I can make this. I don't know if it would fit into the rest of this. I don't know if I need to make the mountains more look like they're off in the distance than they already are. And I might be able. I think I'm gonna go forward with an idea like this. Maybe not too much. I thought I had some more mountains. So I'll have to look into that, but I like this idea over here. Gonna have to play around with the grass. Wondering if I can do something with these. That at least gives it a little bit better of a look. I can play around with these, with the height a little bit. Is that too much? That might be too much. 1.5. Then we rotate it and sync it. Let's see, it looks a little better there. I don't know why it has an animator on it. Let's look at why it has an animator on it. Does it like move with the wind? Not sure why it has an animator on it. Oh, I forgot the freaking barrier was right there. I do like that. It gives it a little bit more of a pop, I think. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. See, this one on the other hand. Oh, you know what? Gives it a little bit better of a feel. I might be able to get rid of some of the grass that's underneath. Save on those colliders. I can also keep the grass in there with the colliders and remove the colliders out of these. But there's no point in having double colliders on top of each other. But that makes the tree feel... I like this a lot better. If I went through and kind of added these patches, I would need to do something about these areas. I can't necessarily turn this part of the grass green without adding mini patches. Point two. But I mean that doesn't. I don't think that looks as good. Even if I smushed it down on the Z axis. Yeah, that doesn't.
ICON is seeking healthy men and women ages 18 to 60 to participate in a clinical research study. Volunteers must be available for one stay of 30 nights and 30
I'm also thinking of putting some landscape buildings back here.
Up to $17,000 for participation. Find out if you qualify. Call ICON at 801-719-5711.
Let's just mock some stuff. Like get something at least out here.
At Smith's, you
What do
never
we want?
compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like
See,
you
I
never
feel like
compromise
this
your meal
door
with our
is
spring
smaller
salad
than that
mix that's
door.
guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Smith's shoppers. You
But, like,
never compromise. Smith's.
Is it because it's
Fresh for everyone.
Choose from a great
That's, like,
selection
too
of
big,
digital
but
coupons and use them up to 5 times in one transaction. Check our app for details. Smith's, fresh
too big?
for everyone.
Is it a bit?
At Domino's,
What if we
you can
added
get two medium,
shops?
two-topping pizzas for only $6.99 each. So while your family
1.5,
may not always agree on which music to play at home,
Yeah, 1.5 looks
at
better.
least if you're craving ham and tangy pineapple on hand tossed and dad
Then
wants
we
onions
can.
and pepperoni on crunchy thin crust, you can get
What is
both.
this?
Order two medium, two-topping pizzas
That
for only
is indeed a
$6.99
shop.
each from Domino's. Prices higher for some locations. Ask for the
That
shop for
is
two-item
a
minimum
shop.
pieces, participation, delivery area
1.5,
prices may vary.
1.5,
Stuffed crust and
1.5.
veggies will cost extra. Local stores set delivery fees and may charge extra for some menu items, crust types, toppings, and sauces.
Just throwing together some things to see if they just work at all. .5, 1.5, 1.5. Oh. Let's give that a rotation. Needs another rotation though. What, 180? 180. But I think like having a high rise, say even back there where we can't see it as much, looks a little. That may. If I do this better, that may. Something along those lines may work. Thanks, Chris. I will try to definitely have a productive. As of this moment, but mostly is the keyword. Yeah, I think if we add some kind of boulevard just on the other side of the street, from where the player is, that will at least give the city a little bit more life. I'll probably add some NPCs walking around. We'll see how well that goes. Okay. Yeah. I do like the mini mart being there. I can also expand this width-wise, but I don't know how well that would look. I'm pretty sure I have good props. Yeah, if I I think I can then also, on top of adding those, come into materials here. And I think these are alternatives. So Okay, let's go back to city. Let's take a look at that sidewalk again. So if I did have it, it would be a little bit different from what options we have. Alternatively, can always put these over it. Grass on the boulevard. Which might be the better way to go about it. much as I like that pathway. Smart. I didn't even copy it. I am not a smart man. Copy world transform. Right? Yeah. And then we'll paste world transform. So like imagine that all the way down. I'd move the shops closer. Then we would have this just on the sidewalk itself, which is what most cities.
Looking for better internet at home? Utopia Fiber brings ultra-fast fiber internet right to your doorstep, with plans starting as low as $65. Stream, work, game, connect, all at once.
So I think what I am gonna do
you choose your internet provider.
is
No contracts, no hidden fees, and because we're community owned,
yeah.
we get real local support, not hold music. Sign up today at utopiafiber.com. Chosen by Utah.
At Smith's, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed
I think that
fresh.
looks better.
And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on
We
over 1,000
move
items.
stores
Hand it to
right
Smith's
up
shoppers.
close.
You never compromise. Smith's. Fresh for everyone.
Choose from a great selection of digital coupons and use them up to 5 times in one transaction. Check our app for details.
Yes, that's this is good.
Wherever you want.
I think we'll put another parking lot here.
At Domino's, you can get 2 medium
We can
two-topping
even
pizzas
add
for only $6.99
crossing.
each. So while your family may not always agree on which music to play at home, at least if you're craving ham and tangy pineapple on hand tossed and dad wants onions and pepperoni on crunchy thin crust, you can get both. Order 2 medium two-topping pizzas for only $6.99 each from Domino's. Prices higher for some locations. Ask for this offer 2-item minimum. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Parmesan stuffed crust and pan pizza will cost extra. Local stores set delivery fees and may charge extra for some menu items, crust types, toppings, and sauces.
Oh, 2.8. Slightly move. Yeah. And that's 180. Ah, interesting. What did I do? Did I do something wrong? No. Okay. Just losing my mind here. No, I am losing my mind. they overlapping? Is that what this is? No, I just don't like the fact that there's just that blank spot right there. So what, 1.1? Oh, on the Z, it's like 1.01. It's like the difference. Enough to make me mad. Okay, maybe 1.02. Are they just not wide enough either? Of course they go along the wrong way. That's just but I'll put up with it. Okay. Should have one of these as well. So we'll come over here to copy, transform. Delete that. Where's the spot? Yeah. Paste the transform. We'll find the appropriate one for that in a bit. No. Copy. Transfer. Then delete. Make a duplicate. Paste the transfer. Nice. Okay. Copy that. Delete that. Duplicate that. Paste that. Okay. Then these are easy. Move the shops. Onto the walkway. Yeah, that looks a lot better than what I had before. I'm glad I made that change. We'll then duplicate this, put it on the other side of that. Yeah, it's looking more and more like a boulevard every second I work on it. The vision, it is coming true. So then if we do this again, how do I want to do this? With this, and this, and this. Boom. And fill in the gaps. Think these need to move over just a wee bit. Cause yeah. I swear I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's back it up. Back it up, Terry. So we can delete these. I get this. I'll copy the world transform. Then we get this. Delete this. Paste the world transform. Of course. But no, I got this. Boom. Okay. This so that way that doesn't bother me. Which means this one's the same. Oh no. I got immediately distracted by dividers. Okay, we'll come back to the... That way I'm not super distracted. There's the fence. Fence might be good. Road lines. Okay, so we can probably put another shop right here and kind of flesh out these road lines, parking spots. I wonder if they have any of these. Nice. Okay, we're just getting some things that we might use here. No, maybe not that. What am I thinking of? How do I want this? Oh, dang it. Okay. How do I want this parking spot to look? The big question. Because I can put something like this. If I duplicated that, put that there, rotated it. And then make a sidewalk area? I think what we can do... Oh, I know what I need. Yeah. Okay, I got this now. Okay, so let's... Really fast. We're just gonna grab this world transform. Pop this in. And paste the transform. Excuse you. Yeah. This is what I'm trying to go for. That fits perfectly right there, and that bugs me. Okay. How is this gonna look? I mean, this might actually be okay. And if we just like duplicate this and put it on, mirror it on this side, is basically what I'm thinking of doing next. Oh. I saw you move at the last second.
You'll get more than you expect with McValue at McDonald's. So when you've spent too much on a night out,
get deals.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
after
No,
party.
this
When
is
you've
this
got
is
date night,
this
get
is
deals
exactly
on
what I wanted.
favorites that'll make you
See,
their favorite.
this
And
is
when you've got
exactly what
family
I
for
wanted.
the weekend, we've got breakfast. Now try the snack wrap that broke the internet. Plus, get more than you'd expect with McValue. Like a refreshing $1.39 any size soft drink.
I mean, I don't know
participating
how much of this the
McDonald's.
player's actually gonna see, but
Months?
hey,
Years?
that's
When was
a
the last
different
time you saw
issue.
a doctor? Too long? Join the club. But here's the great news. The time is now. No matter our reasons for delaying visits, cost, time, even fear, our doctors are there to help us. Let's talk to them.
Okay.
Building a relationship with the doctor is
No,
great for our
this
mental
is
health and
great.
well-being. So no more waiting. We can make the appointment today. For
I mean,
ourselves
if I
and
want the
even
player
for
to
our
see
loved
more, then
ones.
all
Doctor,
that I
it's
need
been
to
too
do
long,
is change the
but it's
things.
not too late.
Yeah, no, they're gonna see this.
A
If they can
relaxing
get to this
evening
store,
starts with your favorite
they're gonna
potato
see
chip.
this.
Only Lay's Classic can deliver that light texture and crispy crunch that makes your evening unwind feel complete. Made with real potatoes, oil, and salt. It sure tastes like a classic. Best served in a bowl or shared out of the bag. Whatever makes you happy. Lay's, what joy tastes like. Tap
I
the
don't
banner
know
to
if
buy
I like
now and
4.
unwind this evening with Lay's.
I mean, I'll leave it for now. Okay, what am I looking for? Another one of these. Rotate. Yeah. Yeah, nice little parking spot. It's perfect. What if I... Nope, that's not the one I want to do that to. But like maybe like a 2.7. Yeah. That looks good. I can also maybe expand the coffee shop. No, that's gonna. If I mess with the dimensions too much, it's gonna look really weird. Okay, this needs to move on up. Yeah, no. I'm low-key enjoying this. This is looking like a proper boulevard. What if we... Idea. How do I want to do it? Let me make sure I have the props for it. Before I start this idea, I'll make sure that I can do it. Because it would be cute. In a manner of speaking. So I don't think the city has the props. I don't think it's in here either. But what if we go to the town? Town prefabs props. Okay, what am I looking for here? Yes. 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 let's look from the bottom. Let's see. Washing lines, tables. Don't need any toys. Lamps. That's a good alternative street lamp. We have shelves for the store. PA system. Flowers. Okay. Okay, I'm cooking. Okay, no, I think I can do this. I think a park right here would be cute. Like, you know, it has the playgrounds, there's swings. There, we have benches. There can be a pool, like, you know, a neighborhood pool. Make this bigger. Spa. Yeah, you know. Downtown park, but you know, they exist. I can get some flowers in here too.
Yeah, we poked you with sticks till you fell down. Remember?
You sure I didn't harness the power of the sun?
No, it's definitely sticks. Beaten with sticks.
Okay.
Alright, go get 'em.
So we'll leave those there because that's a good idea. I definitely want to maybe do a park over there. We have a parking lot, stores. I think I need to spruce up this other parking lot.
How's it going, man?
I think if I make this look more like an area, it might extend to the street just a little bit. Now, do note the playable area is this. Anything inside this is the oh. It has gotten me thinking of like different other different things that I can do. The main area is here. All gonna take place inside of here. Different types of levels, different things like that. But you know, I might still use the same type of base. I think maybe another warehouse can go here. Different style, different look, not related to the player. I don't know how much I like having houses just right across the street from a warehouse. I mean, I can see it both ways. I guess it depends on the type of quality of neighborhood. Maybe it's actually a good warehouse. But, you know, if it's a warehouse and you live across the street, you might have to deal with noisy neighbors, to say the least. And I'm talking about the warehouse. They would have to deal with these noisy neighbors. I mean, come on. The worst. I will extend the street, cut it off, make it like I don't know if I have a cul-de-sac type thing, but if I just make it closed, put a warehouse here, maybe a parking lot across the street. Ideas. Feel like I've got a lot done here in a short amount of time. I Yeah, no, this is looking a lot better than the old drab, boring style that it was before. I think I might leave this here. I can change this out right now, in fact. See how well it blends. But let's copy the world transform. Come here. I need city. Boom, prefabs. This one? One thing I need to do is come through here, grab as much of this as I can. That's gonna be static too. How far can I go? Over here. So yeah, I'll see the parking lot. I would be able to see the park if I put something there. I don't like some of these shadows, just the way from the sun. But yeah, no, this is a great start. Great. Cross off some things on my list. The one thing that I've done is the boundaries. Every other thing is just work I need to work on. Thank you so much.